Dearest Libra, this is your reading for the full moon in Aries and for the equinox weekend. I began it in a tiny video on Instagram and I'm continuing it here. Here you are, dear Libra, and we're gonna investigate a few things here with our little happy panda and our turtle Tink and a unnamed, as far as I know, little pony, not one of the main six. Okay, so what I got to begin with for the energy surrounding you at equinox, dear Libra, another justice card for you. Okay. The ancestral energy available to you at this time inhabits a procedure and progression of emotion, perhaps your own emotional history within your lifetime that you are currently in, and also an emotional progression throughout time, your own particular ancestral line and then of humanity. How we hold emotions, how we receive emotions, how we honor and or dishonor the emotions of ourselves and others. A lot here, and I was saying on Instagram that this Knight of Cups indicates that there's a certain shyness of the page that has been emboldened now, matured into this Knight. And I'll draw another card for the ancestors too, but first I want to talk about this other one that's sitting right here. This is the Four of Pentacles. I've been reading the Four of Pentacles lately as the resistance to change that actually helps us beget change. The human sort of orneriness and resistance and determination. And it's very sweet in this card from the Happy Tarot. The sweet resistance anyway. So, it's not without difficulty, this progression. But your ancestors are supporting you deeply within this. Now, I had pulled, a justice card to sit here as your, as the justice card is related in correspondence to you, Libra. With her little scales here. You can barely see them in this one. Right there. Just crowned in a rainbow. And then this one from the Kawaii Tarot. Anyway, I'm talking a lot about that. But the thing is, when I asked what you have supporting you or offered to you within the water trine that is part of the configurations carrying us into the fall here in the north and into the spring in the southern hemisphere, it is your own energy. The water trine is offering you reflecting back to your own energy, and it suggests a coming into your own power. And then we also have the earth trine that's helping us move, or that's carrying us, or that we are carrying, in concert with attending us as we move from summer into fall, or alternately from winter into spring, is this anticipation, and it's a grounded anticipation. It's very grounded. It's steady, it's companionable, and it's patient, and it's receptive. Okay? And so, there's the resistance, but there's also a receptivity here. In your own energy or element of air, the energy you're offered is this sort of goddess, this earth mother, this, or earth maiden in a way. You know, this body of renewal. I've been talking, I did an archetypal video for the equinox a couple of days ago, and talked a lot about ourselves as bodies of renewal, and then also what I've been doing for the air. When I think of the air element and what it can represent, even though typically in tarot the air is associated with the swords, and it is about mental intelligence. I'm switching it up a little bit, and I'm having this be mental imagination, as our imaginations are part of the earth, and as our imaginations are part of what helps us to progress, and what can be, we can use our resistance as material, in a way. I mean, it's what the resistance, what I'm thinking of is like just how atoms come together and coalesce, the friction of that and how that can move us. And then for the fire, as opposed to the air element, I've been thinking of the fire, which is usually more passion, action, I'm thinking of it as our embodied intelligence. So the intelligence of the body, like our creativity. Not that that doesn't have to do with our mental imagination. Anyway, you have another powerful female or feminine residing figure here. Not to stick to any binary, but just to be thinking in archetypes, which are transforming deeply, moment to moment, even now, in order to keep up with all the changes on Earth. And as we all fall into and are graced with each other's true integrity and identity. As the Lakota writer and activist and attorney Vine Deloria Jr. talked about, needing to form structures within which every person, every being is able to have a sense of integrity and identity. And I've been really obsessed lately with the Six of Swords, and this is one I found and printed out from my Google deck. And I have a whole long video. It's called Saturn RN something. I can't remember what the rest of the title was, but of a week or so ago, because I feel like we're moving so quickly through these times, and it can be scary, and it can be formidable, but it is also, we're doing it, we're capable, and these changes will deepen all of our experiences in a good way, in a true way, in an aligned way, as we fall into our soul's true shapes. Okay, so I am going to set the camera up and pull some more cards for you, dear Libra.